Yeah, it's definitely wild to see on the one hand the AI boom, but then also so many tools fueling social commerce, which is another wave that is just about to build. And a lot of people have not even caught on to. I think when those two come together and really join forces, it can create some truly amazing tools in the future. On the other hand, it's very difficult to keep track of everything that is happening because things are changing so quickly and the industry is moving so fast. What are your ways to keep up? Do you have any thought leaders you follow, any resources you consume? What is the best way to stay in the know?
Yeah, I'll answer about myself, and I also wanna take the opportunity to share this to any brand owner watching this or any CMO. This is more and more reason why they need to have experts in place and not just in-house team, because that is. I'm drifting away from the question, but I think this is also important to share, and I'll get back to the question, I promise. But basically, like between the in-house and having an agency or an expert or a consultant, etc. I'm with the camp of actually having someone with you, not having in-house, because doing it in-house is possible. It's just you're gonna be the tax of ignorance and the tax of actually learning. While the platform is not waiting for you, like the platform keeps on always evolving, and thus you need to have someone that keeps you updated. And so for Asian actually brands, it would be very important to have someone who is really up to date with things. And as for that someone, let's say for instance us at Voliet or myself, the way I basically keep myself updated, this is a very simple uh, trick that any person can do. It doesn't require too much thinking, but my LinkedIn is so tailored in a way that anytime I would open my feed, I would be bombarded with new things that people are talking about, and it's insane. It's very nice. It's very nice. Uh, Another thing, I mean, you have people like me that are publishing on a weekly basis. Uh, Resources that are like, the ones like where you comment and then you receive a resource, and we do that so we can reach from our end while also giving something of value. uh, Even though I'm doing it does not mean that I'm not actually leaving comments to other people, and so I do it always. And I literally have like a folder where I am saving all these kind of lead magnets that are filled with really awesome stuff that people are giving for free, basically. So this is what I would focus on. Another thing, and we're still talking outside. There's another inside thing that we do, but on the outside part, they're basically like I get to see different types of newsletters from other people in our industry that talk about TikTok Shop. Eventually, if you start with 10 of them, maybe two of them will be the best. So what I would say, like I would give the tool on how you can reach that, not necessarily the names. Simply speaking, because I really don't remember them, not because I don't want to share them, as just that I'm not good with names. But you start with like 10, and eventually with time via email, you see a newsletter, you start to see like one or two pop off with really, really nice stuff. So you just like unsubscribe from the rest and keep those two. This is on an external side. And on an internal side is we have in the team um, part of our efforts, especially with the brands that already made it. So high five figures or six figures per month inside TikTok Shop. Like we know they are bringing them the revenue. So at this part, we want to start to innovate. At first, we don't really start with that. Like we want to get you to be successful, then we will innovate. But at that level, we start to put 20% of any budget we have or time or effort into testing new things ourselves, so we can see how the actual platform would react, and end up sometimes realizing that maybe no, you shouldn't do this or you should do something different, etc. And so between internal and external, eventually you find yourself always in the loop, and uh, you hopefully wouldn't like miss on the stuff that is coming into TikTok Shop.